Welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. whenever there's real niggas around, I feel right at home, a.k.a. if you do not own a business, I can't talk to you. a.k.a. we can't date if you don't have a car. Well, at least, for a while. I mean, all right, Gary, what's up, man?
Oh, man, my name is Gary, a.k.a. In Gary We Trust, a.k.a. my shirt is older than you, a.k.a. a.k.a. I'm just a fly-ass nigga, man.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
And what about the last AKA?
Oh, you don't have a last one? Ooh, it seems like, wait.
AKA, apparently there's still soap on my face. AKA. But we gonna get into that.
The skincare professional is here. As you guys can see, we have a beautiful young lady with us, a special guest today. Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell the people what you do.
I'm Taya. They call me Teyani, Tay, T, whatever.
Okay. What exactly do you do?
I make candles and wax melts.
Okay.
What do you do?
All right. Let's break the ice here. How's everybody feeling this week? I'll start with you, Gary, and see where your mental space.
I'm feeling good, man. I really can't complain. Same shit. Still overworked, underpaid, usual shit.
Okay. Black men in America. Got it.
I'm classified as a man this week. That's good. That's good.
What about you? How's work, life, parents?
Same shit, different day.
Entanglements.
Let's not get into it.
Oh, you got outside there. Okay. Yeah.
How you been this week, man?
I've been okay, man. My job is still on that fuck shit, hiring people left and right, which, kind of brings us to our first topic, really, is I just want everybody out there to understand the simple concept that is, if you are getting paid, do the work. You feel me?
Agreed.
In my field, people just want to come through, get the money, and go home. No, you got to clean up. You're not a doctor, nigga. You can't just leave it up to the nurses to clean after you. So it's like, I don't want people to be lazy and see shit one way. You just got to accommodate other people and make sure, like, your working area is clean. It's just like how you take care of your house. You feel me? Once you're done watching TV, you got to clean after yourself, put the remote away type shit. So it's the same thing when you're at work. Just because you're about to clock out don't mean like fuck everything else. Fuck the next person coming in. Like, you kind of have to accommodate people and be courteous of people that way. So I don't know if you have any bad experience at work like that when niggas just don't give a fuck. And it just
all
ruins
the
your
time.
day.
All the time. You doing more work, you also get paid the same. But of course, if you don't do it, you going home later. So it's like you just bound to do it your damn self anyway. But like, what my main issue is while we're speaking about jobs, don't you ever realize when you get hired at a job, you work in there months later when they hire people after you, the requirements don't like the requirements that you need to get that job, like literally just like it falls down. Like,
yeah.
Oh, you don't need this degree? Come on, welcome to the party. Welcome. You don't speak English? Welcome to the party, bro.
Gotta be speaking Chinese and shit.
Yeah, I think jobs just like when they desperate versus when they actually staffed is two different energies.
Oh.
And for me, what I deal with the most is because I'm a reliable and dependable worker. It's like soon as they know they got me, like they could throw anything in my way and I'm not supposed to say shit. Like, nigga, I'm still not a manager. Why do you expect me to close or open up? Like, it's still not my. You feel me? I don't know if you have any experience with that at work or.
Yeah, actually, like the last job I was working at, they was like, and I ain't peep it till like I actually started getting paid for it. I literally was doing the same thing. Okay, so basically how it works, like I was the lead. Okay. And then I got promoted to supervisor. I did the same fucking shit.
Yep. Just less. So
y'all was just paying me like less. But yeah, I definitely feel that jobs, they'll underpay you as long as they can. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fucked up, man.
Mm-hmm. I think we're in the fuck a job era where it's like everybody want to be an entrepreneur.
And I love that. I really do. Mm-hmm. I really do. Before we kind of get the ball rolling, I want to just shout out to anybody that's listening to us on any of the DSPs, P's, S with an S at the end. You feel me? Shout out to the people that's listening to us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube.
Regular.
Yeah. In case you guys, since our listenership audience is bigger than our viewership on YouTube, if you guys want to see the faces that we make, the laughs behind the jokes, and you guys want to be part of the audience, you guys can also tap into the YouTube and actually interact with us and shit like that.
And tap into the fucking comments, yo. Like y'all be watching and hitting me up personally, man. Gary, man. First of all, I don't know why you let that little nigga talk to you like that. Say it under the video,
yeah,
bro.
Man. And shout out to everybody that's been supporting us so far. You guys do not go unnoticed. You feel me? So you guys are literally our day ones. You feel me? So yeah.
I love the fact that people at my job is starting to realize I have a podcast now, because some people be coming at my job like, hey yo Gary, man, you funny as fuck on the pod. And like, then people are like, you have a podcast?
And you have a personality outside of work?
Your life isn't just about diamonds?
Oh my god. Well, go ahead, talk about it, because you were struggling earlier to even get here.
Yes. So obviously, are you aware of like the gas shortage? So how I found out that there was a gas shortage, quote unquote, is like I was literally on YouTube. I love sneakers, so like I'm literally every day I'll go on YouTube trying to find out the newest review of a shoe that I'm thinking about. I click on the shoe, turns out it was the wrong shoe I wanted to click. I wanted to look at, but I don't know why. I just like the channel so much, I'm just gonna keep watching it. And then he's talking about, oh man, because he records in Atlanta. He's like, oh yeah, man, I can't go nowhere, man. Gas is sold out everywhere. And then that's why I'm like, so the second I heard that, I go on Google, I just typed in Atlanta, Georgia. I look at the top news articles. There's an actual gas shortage. Now, when I go home that same night, well, this was last night, I go home, then I see, I don't know if you know that page I just told you about. It's like only in Palm Beach.
Yeah.
So they post a video, they're like, oh, there's people already like buying up lots of gas. I wake up, then I go and get gas. Ain't no gas at gas stations.
His gas sold out.
That's how I freaking found out by accident.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, that shit is just like annoying as fuck, bro. Like I'm on E. Motherfuckers is getting gas when they on 3/4 of a tank. Like, like I have like what 30 miles left.
Well, the part that got me tight is I was behind a nigga the other day, and he was like, "Oh, can I get $3 on?" I said, "Nigga, you just made me wait behind you to put $3 in your tank, bro." I'm like, I've been in line behind you for $3. Like, no disrespect, I know it. I don't know what you're going through, and if you're watching this...
Nah, fuck that. Buy your bitch ass backwood and man, move, bro.
Bro, I'm like, this nigga got me with $3, bro? What's wrong with you?
What is $3 gonna get you? It's gonna get you out this parking lot. Maybe.
If that.
Nah, but like, my thing is like, it's like the same thing with the toilet paper when COVID first hit. We don't got no fucking toilet paper. Why are you going to buy toilet paper? What does that do for you right now?
I don't know.
What is like?
I understood canned foods like during a hurricane,
right?
But the toilet paper shit, I never understood it. And when you buying a whole bunch of gas, and like, okay, cool, I get it for urgency purposes. If you're going on a long road trip, you don't know where the nearest gas station is gonna be. But I just like and that's the same thing with sneakers that we go through. It's just hype. Whenever somebody feel like something is running out, it's like the fear of missing out in human beings. Like, we want to be the first to grab it just to say we have it, to resell it. Like,
it's panic buying at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if niggas start selling gas like in the corner. Like, you want like,
I got that gas. I'm like, oh, you got Reggie, Loud. Like, no, I got actual oil. Like,
and niggas selling oil in the corner is nuts.
Bro, like, yeah, I remember like back when you brought up the fact that like the toilet paper was like running low. I remember my homie Randy, friend of the show. This man really said that, bro. Like, you ever felt real pain? Because this is when there's no toilet paper. So he had to wipe his ass with the paper towel.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like, my nigga, do you know what real pain is?
That
when you
shit
wipe your
shreds
ass
your
with a
booty
paper
cheeks apart, bro. No pause. I mean, just saying. God damn. Especially that brown paper.
Brown paper bag.
Oh my God. You feel like you getting a colonoscopy. You feel me?
Bro, but that shit be mad annoying. Just buy shit when you really need it. And even like, are you from Florida?
I mean, I've been here.
Where you
for
from?
A long time. Well, I was born in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
And I came here.
I don't know
Chicago.
anybody from Oklahoma.
I don't know what the fuck Oklahoma looks like. I was born there and then we moved.
So you just came out, your mom was like, all right, let's go. Time to take you back to civilization. We don't fuck with niggas up here. They don't fuck with us. They almost killed you when you came out. Let's go.
Yo, like even with being from Florida, like as far as like hurricane season, like right around the corner allegedly. So, well, you know when everyone would be gathered up like canned foods. Do y'all really be eating the canned food?
Hell no.
They still there.
Yeah.
From 2018, 2019, all that shit expired. But like everybody spending $100 on canned foods, no one gets that shit. Like corned beef, bro. Corned beef be in every Caribbean people's house for years, bro.
I'm not a slave, nigga. I'm not eating that shit. I'm telling you straight up. I'm gonna take my ass to Wendy's, get this 4 for 4, and come back to the crib.
Nah, white people be going crazy at every drive-through during the freaking hurricane season. This girl told me that this lady spent $200 on Wendy's. Bro, what?
Ma'am.
Wendy's is not reheatable. Like you are going to die.
Yo, nothing surprises me in 2021. I done seen so much shit, especially on Twitter. I'm like, all right, so, the world is ending soon because niggas is on that fuck shit.
Oh no, like my favorite Instagram page is Lil Duval's page. I don't know if you follow Lil Duval
That
on
nigga
Instagram.
is a coon.
No, that nigga made me realize that sometimes you just gotta laugh at the world sometimes, bro, because anything is possible. When I saw when the Capitol was raided, anything is possible, bro.
And then our president got on his Twitter and called them Proud Boys.
Bro, and I just love the fact that like everyone who raided the Capitol is slowly getting arrested. You like that one dude is like, oh yeah, that was me. I was in the office, and he got arrested literally the next day.
Why would you say that?
Niggas is stupid.
Niggas just want to flex for no reason.
Silently go, like don't say that shit.
I raided the Capitol. Slight flex.
Right?
Slight flex.
It was me. I don't know if you guys saw. I was in the yellow shirt in Nancy Pelosi's office. White people find the smallest shit to brag about, bro. You should hear him at my job. Like it's like this lady would brag about her kids doing the smallest shit. My daughter took the first 14 steps the other day. Yeah, she's a baby. Yeah, she's learning how to walk. She is gonna walk.
She is gonna walk. Cool, bro. At work, bro, the consistent bullshit at my job, bro. This lady and her son came in, and I'm like, they came in with no mask. Everyone at my job laugh at me because I'm considered the mask police. I'll be that one person.
I still hate them niggas at the mall.
Bro, so like I literally said, excuse me, ma'am, you have to have a mask to be in here. And then she says, no, I don't. No, I don't. The mandate's been lifted. Then I'm like, well, ma'am, I'm gonna have to like help you virtually. Well, never mind, you're lost.
Okay, see, this is the entitlement of white people, right? This is why I love white people.
They want to be oppressed so fucking bad.
It's not even that. Just because you elect the motherfucker in office don't mean you have him in your back pocket. The governor is not your cousin.
Bro, they be doing what the fuck they want to do out here because they feel like that's their brother.
Just because you white, he's white, he says some shit, don't mean it apply to you, nigga.
You don't have access to him, man. You can write him 1,000 letters. He not gonna read none of them.
Bro, I
You
swear
like throw all
to
that shit
God,
out.
bro. Oh my God.
So I guess I move into the next topic. I got like I feel like I just ranted, but I got like another mini rant I want to talk about.
What's going on?
I just want to say, why the fuck is everybody on Wall Street? Someone answer that question for me. Why is everyone on Wall Street?
Let's break the ice again. Are you investing in stocks? Do you know
Not
about
right now.
crypto? Do you know about Shima, Dima, Lima? Like
Beamer.
Beamer.
Bentley, like.
Well, this is my thing. Like when I tell people, oh, I'm not invested in any of that, or I don't know enough about it to invest, they're like, well, that's the next thing. You gotta hop on it. You gotta hurry up. You missing out. That's the next
Well,
thing.
see, my thing, Okay, so back when Forex was like a big issue for everybody, like them Forex niggas,
Yeah. They used
y'all
to
niggas
oppress-
technically doing Forex without the learning part.
I'm not saying it this time. Don't kill me. Last time I said it, this girl was in my DMs for 20 minutes. I'm like, bitch, do you know I don't give a fuck about everything you just said?
She's acting like, oh, the fact that you want my social before my phone number, like, is it a problem?
And one time I innocently,
like it's not a problem, yeah.
I innocently slid in this girl DM. All I wanted was a date. This
A
bitch
night of
started,
passion.
I said, what do you do? She goes, I'm a business owner. I'm like, oh, here we go.
One of them.
I said, what you do now? You do nails? You do hair? Like, what? Hit me. And she goes, actually, I could show you how to make money in your stuff. I said, oh my Jesus, why do I run across these bitches?
Nah, as soon as I could show,
I
delete
can
it.
show-
Oh my God.
Sitting
man.
on a chair, doing nothing at home.
And your last passing you by.
All right. I'll start. And I don't mind being called ignorant for this. Back when I was growing up, the formal way to invest money, the people that invested money, first and foremost, were people that made enough to survive and set something aside in their savings to invest. It was 401k, whatever it is that you want to do. You get what I'm saying? Life insurance, all that shit. Like, they did that. It was people that knew how to spend responsibly. But I'm running into young niggas that's buying jewelry, that's buying fucking Gucci belts every time. Like, you barely have enough to get some food on your lunch break, but you trying to teach me how to make money. And just because you made $10,
with your money.
just because you invested one time and made $10, don't mean you're an expert. I don't need you to show me. Like, like, I feel like people are so afraid to be left out, to not know the hip thing to do. Like, they're trying to rush into the same thing. And it's like, yo, maybe that's the form of brainwashing. That's how people are getting money off of you. Because all of y'all invest $1 into some bullshit. The millionaire, the nigga on top of the food chain, is getting his money. He's going to leave. And then y'all niggas, oh, it went down. No, nigga, that nigga collected on y'all ass and slid.
We just need to remind the people that, especially that live in our neighborhoods, you are not going to buy a Dodge Hellcat with Dogecoin.
It don't work like that.
It just don't work like that.
And I just, listen, and I might sound ignorant again, I just want people to learn about the shit that they want to invest their money into. Like, for me, when I tell somebody, hey, no, I'm not into it yet because I have to learn it the proper way. Because everybody got a new way or a different way to do it. Like, you got to pay attention to it. You got to wake up at this time in the morning. I'm like, nigga, listen, I work 5 days a week. I'm not going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to check an app to see if something went up or down. Like, if that's all I do for a living and I have the extra money to spare to do it, I will. But I'm not in a position right now to do that, so I don't do it. I know my limits. Like,
We got to get...
It's like my bad. It's a lot of like monkey see, monkey do ass people around here. Like,
yeah, G-shit.
just cause my homeboy made such and such on Shiba or whatever the fuck, don't mean I'm gonna do it. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So
how I'm looking at it is how everyone's making money off all this. I feel like, are you making the same amount of money off Dogecoin, everything else, Forex? I feel like the money you save is going to be the exact same money that you actually going to make off this shit. Like, how someone like right next to me, they've been doing Dogecoin, whatever, they sell a couple shares, they make like $30 to $40. That's the money they make. And I see that on my Instagram, that people are making that, oh, like, oh, I just made $40 off the day off doing nothing. Oh yeah, but I saved $100 by staying my black ass home on a Friday night. Who won?
Yeah, and I just feel like people are just afraid, like I said, to say like they don't know something. Like, it's like, I don't know. I personally, like, yo, y'all niggas could kill me all you want, talk shit, call me ignorant, but I'd rather just see how things played out. Till this day, I have yet to see one episode of Game of Thrones, because you guys have been riding this show dick for years. Bro, that's the best thing on TV. You guys say that about every fucking show. So I just chill and finish my own season of shit that I love and then hop on it. I just started watching like fucking House of Cards on Netflix. Because I didn't want to fucking fall into the like the hype and shit like that. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas just dick ride everything. Anything new, exciting, yo, it's like y'all kids. A new toy come out and y'all go crazy. Like, I
want to say Netflix is definitely capping when they said, oh, this is the #1 show in America. No, nigga, you made
it.
You made the show, nigga.
It just came out, of course.
You just use the editing computer and put #1 on the show, nigga. Stop lying to me.
I love when they hit me with the new releases. No, you just put these old ass movies on here. These movies came out in 1975. New releases this week. I'm thinking it's a new movie. I'm excited and shit, getting my popcorn, and you showing me fucking Harold and Kumar, like fucking.
That's my show, by the way. Are y'all watching anything on Netflix?
I just got done watching Love Is Blind.
Love Is Blind.
I don't know
never
if y'all
seen
heard of
that.
that. Okay, so basically, it's like a whole bunch of people. They go into pods split up by male and female, and you date everybody in the pod. Whoever you have the best conversation
some
with,
bullshit.
you're like,
Sorry.
literally, like, it is some bullshit. Really, I was like, damn, this. But like, it actually gets interesting because like the males, like once they feel comfortable enough with a female, you propose. Not even just date outside of the pod. You just gotta propose. That's it. You don't know what
That's
they
crazy.
look like or nothing. So then like once they propose, they finally meet each other. They go to Mexico. They do like a little honeymoon phase, whatever. And then once you finally get to the altar, you get the chance to say if you do or you don't. It's pretty interesting though. People do some weird
Man,
shit.
bring Money Heist back, man. Fuck all that shit.
Shit, I'm watching Ozark right now. I got tempted in. You know, girlfriend be like, "How are you not watching this show? Like, just because you watch this show don't mean I have to watch it." He's man just wrote this.
And don't watch an episode without her. Let her fall asleep watching it. And
Oh god, and actually today I actually just watched Distant Strangers. Really good. It's like a short film. Joey Badass is in it. Really powerful fucking show. It's like a 30-minute short film.
What is it?
it won like a couple.
It won an Oscar.
Yeah, it won an Oscar, so I think
Yo,
I'll check
like,
it out.
it-
Distant Strangers or something like that.
It's about like, well, Joey Badass, he's like having like what's that shit where it's like you feel like you're doing the same thing every day?
Deja vu. Is it deja vu? No.
Technically deja vu,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's like basically having deja vu that a police officer, the same police officer, is killing him like every single day.
Oh, I did watch it. And
I
he
seen
still
the
ended up
trailer.
dying.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like it's
trailer-
really powerful. It's really powerful. I
The
fuck with
trailer's
it.
damn near the damn.
I had a feeling. It's a short film, so how much can you preview?
I was watching Ozark. I watch a
I
couple.
just kissed the mic. Pause.
God damn. I don't know if that's gay or not. Niggas, I just kissed the mic.
I'm sorry, actually.
We are not here to create porn, sir. But what I will say is I was into Ozark. You better not edit that part neither, nigga. I was watching Ozark, and then it kind of started slow for me, and I'm like,
Really?
Yeah.
I was hooked on the first episode.
Yeah, but then it drags. It's
It
like,
drags.
okay, I get it. Your friend didn't know you got in business with And I'm like, Because it's like, and it was hard for me to take the main character serious because I've seen it in so many comedy movies.
Yeah.
It's like, it's hard for me to wrap my head, like, even Kevin Hart, when he plays a serious role, it's hard for me to get into it because I'm like, that's Kevin Hart. Like, come on, say something funny. Like, I'm waiting for him to hit me with a punchline, and it's like, no, he's being a father. Like, his dad died. Like, oh, my bad. My bad. Yeah.
The next topic is I'm out with Billboard. They just put out their list of like top 10 artists of the decade, just not by influence, by the numbers, and it actually shocked me. Like, have you seen the list? Have you seen the list yet?
I've seen the list briefly, but I didn't really care because I already know who was the top niggas anyway. So
technically, but I ain't gonna lie. When it got down from like,
bro, read it off.
I'm gonna read it off. Yeah, so I'm gonna start from number 10. The top 10 most top artists of 2010 by the numbers by Billboard Awards. Everybody. So number
2010.
I mean of
the decade, the last decade.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Decade. Thank you for catching me on that. We got some angry ass consumers too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They all check.
Oh my
Get this
god.
dumbass nigga off the show.
He should. He said the sky is green. Fuck. So
Jail.
number 10 is Post Malone. I was actually surprised that like, cause he came out literally like what 2018 around there, so he's already like
Nah, White Iverson was like 2016 because that was
I don't
college
think it
days.
was.
It was college days, bro. Think about it. It was like 2015, 2016 because he made that transition. He was hard hip hop, and then he transitioned into singing melody raps, and then
shit.
he claimed he started as a rapper, and then he said everybody, "Oh, I'm not a rapper, I'm an artist."
I'm an artist.
Okay.
So you have number 9, Maroon 5.
I love Maroon 5.
Number 8 is Katy Perry. I was like, word? And I'm like, but then my barber said, bro, that song, I Kissed a Girl. I'm like, yeah, that shit was everywhere.
And she does numbers too.
She does numbers.
Yeah.
You have Katy Perry. This surprised me with number 7. Justin Bieber is number 7.
Bro, Bieber was the last big pop star ever.
Bro, he was number 7 on Billboard, which actually shocked me. Ed Sheeran is at number 6.
He does numbers too.
Ed Sheeran is number 6. Adele is number 5.
Shit. So far, no debate. He's a.
Number 4 is Rihanna, which is crazy because this bitch don't put out music.
That's true. No, but the ones she put out are still on. They're still on the charts.
That's true.
These shit. I still listen to freaking Anti like yesterday. Freaking 3 is Bruno Mars.
I think he's the only artist in the world that has never had a bad song. Him and Drake. I've never.
Drake has some bad songs.
Well, no.
Drake
The only song.
I don't care what else.
Listen. Listen. The only bad song I've heard from Drake, and I don't care if that ruins my chances of ever doing an interview with Drake, is Ratchet Happy Birthday.
I was just about that song is terrible.
I just hate. I feel like it was just like he was trying to make a birthday song, a Ratchet birthday song, like 2 Chainz, and he wanted to make it the Drake way with some melodies, and he fucked it up. But besides that,
Nah.
I don't think Drake makes bad music. Bruno Mars, I've never heard one miss.
Hold on, let's go back to Drake because I actually kind of like that whole like
Drake was
album
number
where
1.
Ratchet.
Taylor Swift was number 2.
No, the album was
She
fine.
need to get the fuck. Like that whole album that Ratchet Happy Birthday was on, it was straight. But one thing I can't fucking God's Plan. I just can't listen to it.
What?
That's because it was everywhere.
Yo.
Nah,
God's Plan? I love God's Plan.
I only love my bed.
But you have to understand, he's a pop.
My bed. Technically, you get to talk about his son or a bed.
It sounded dumb. It sounded dumb coming out. I just can't get with it.
My thing was, okay, the song was fire. The rollout, I feel like the video sold the song, and then it just got too big. Like whenever the song, it could be fine. Like, but once you hear it like so much, it just becomes annoying. And we already know how Drake releases are. People overplay them to death. You feel me? So it's
That's
like.
true.
Like, well, Drake, like...
And Drake makes pop records. I'm sorry, he has the
Makes
catchy
every
lines to
record.
make you like repeat the song. Like I don't even see him as a rapper. He's bigger than that.
Bro,
now.
Drake makes hip hop, R&B, reggae, reggaeton,
yeah,
like
he makes
pop.
everything.
Like he makes. I don't think Drake has made a rock song yet.
And that could
Shit
be in the
might be
works.
that could be on Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah. I don't know which Drake I'm about to get, honestly. So yeah.
You should. But the only thing is, there is a miss though. One thing I do not agree with the list. Where the fuck is Kanye?
True.
Where the fuck is Kanye?
Yeah.
The last 10 years, bro. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out, 2010?
Yeah.
Bro, every song on that album was on the radio.
Yeah.
Literally, when the radio mattered, every song was on the radio. So
Yeah,
it's like,
but you have to understand the label control the placements on these charts. And he's been fighting with labels about ownership, owning his masters. And you know they blackball artists when you start asking for your masters and shit like that. And I don't think Kanye has been playing ball in a sense with the music industry. Like once you stop showing up to award shows, you stop performing, you start giving them niggas a look. Like if you get invited to the Grammys, you don't like to show up, okay, cool, nigga, you're not winning shit. You're not even gonna be considered to be nominated. So I feel like they play like that. But the thing about Kanye is, nigga, I'm a billionaire, bitch. And you know what I love about? I was thinking about the marketing like genius that he is. Bitch, you could hate me, but you're gonna buy your kids these Yeezy motherfucking slides. I'll tell you that. Your kids are gonna want my shit. You might not fuck with me, but I'm in your house, nigga. What you gonna do? And that's how good I wanna be until the point where it's like, oh shit, you hate me? Like I think ESTG was saying this. Like he was doing a No Jumper interview. He was like, yo, like I can't imagine to see the face of my ops when they kids bumping my shit in their house. I'm like, yo, that's what you want as an artist, for your art to live on and become something else.
And that's when Boosie said like how someone can be surrounded by hatred. Like, yo, my music is in your house. Your kids wearing my clothes. Like every time you go in the club, like you see my music everywhere. You see my face on TV.
Yep.
Like it's easy to be surrounded by hatred.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, I'm mad about that. Kanye is not on the list. What's the next 4?
Oh, I said all of
It
them.
was Katy Perry and Drake.
Yeah,
so Drake was number 1.
Drake was number 1. Taylor Swift is number 2. Ain't that crazy? And Kanye kind of like made her career like buzz like ridiculously after that, like when he went on stage.
But the advantage of half of these people on the list are pop stars. Pop music is literally because imagine you walk at Forever 21, they spinning that shit all day.
Consistently.
So that streams like every day you go
Forever
to a
21.
restaurant, like it's pop music playing. You in the Uber, the safest music like Uber drivers fucking put on because they don't know if you're gonna pop off or not is pop music. So it's like
I think the most pop song. Well, Drake has like some songs where it's like you can play it in an elevator in a restaurant. Like I just had that fucking song "Passion Fruit" was played. It was like
that's my
played
shit.
in the
That's
mall.
my shit.
I'm be grooving today. You know where I love? I hate to say it's in the mall bathrooms when that shit goes. You washing your hands in that shit is groovy as fuck. And you don't know what's about to come up. And then ever miles away. That's my shit.
Bro, I think the most pop song that Drake has is probably "Just Hold On, We're Coming Home."
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you should.
All right. Let's talk about how certain shit ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
I'll start, right? I've seen a lot of niggas try to wear designer. Sorry to break it to you. Some niggas are meant to wear just white tees and Jordans. You feel me? It's not for everybody. And if you can't afford certain shit, it's not for you.
Yeah, but this is like, I feel like this is like the scammer era. Like everybody who scams gotta have everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody wants to look like something.
But nigga, do you know that niggas that do this could see you? Because it's like if you don't have the restaurant etiquette, I'm sorry. I know like some black people feel some type of way when they walk into a restaurant and white people look at you a certain way. But these people, to them, that's just they here for lunch every day. They never see you, and here you go walking in with your ratchet ass trying to order a burger at fucking. Like order wings at Ruth Chris. They're gonna look at you crazy. we don't have that here, sir.
Yo, let me get a lemon pepper wet.
What?
Sir, what? What? What?
I seen a lot of niggas trying shit that's not for them. You feel me?
There's
Like
a lot of shit, bro. Like even it doesn't even have to be with just like off the shit you wear. Like even just like the shit you about. Like I be having conversations with y'all. Like I always tell them, I'm not meant to have a lot of bitches in my life, bro. I just don't have the mental for that shit.
I feel you.
Like it's hard keeping one woman happy, bro. Now you have to like consistently talk like we have one friend, not gonna say his name, but this man got a woman for every day of the week. And I'm like, bro, how do you work 40 hours a week and then tend to every single woman?
My dick would probably fall. I can't handle all that. That's too much,
Bro.
Man,
What do you do?
got time for that.
What do you do in times like this?
I mean, I don't want you to put he be hitting all them. Like that's
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You know, niggas claim they every nigga is Hugh Hefner out here until
Bro,
you really
yes.
like.
That's a rich nigga sport. Like, what do you do in times like this? Where, like, the fair is here, bro. Like,
like all of them.
You can't even go. Get him in a school bus. All right, ladies. We going on a trip. I'll say this. I'm gonna be the one to say it. Ladies, you cannot control your liquor. 2 mimosas should be your limit. Like, stop ruining your fucking friend's fun to carry your ass out the fucking brunch spot. Like, yo,
2 mimosas.
certain shit ain't for you. If you're not a drinker, stop going to the club of one Blue Long Island and your ass is throwed. Like, it's not for you.
oh, shit.
And listen, this is the last thing I'm gonna comment on. You feel me? Ordering dresses of Fashion Nova.
I know where
If
you're
the
going.
model in the
I'm
picture,
gonna be right back.
if the model in the picture is thick as fuck, please. If you're 105 pounds, it's not for you. It's not no knock. It's not no knock because we know the fashion industry has catered around slimmer figure women for a long time.
But
At least
Fashion
Hope
Nova.
Fashion. I just don't want certain people to just do things like everybody has their thing. Just do you, be great at what you do. I'm pretty sure in your field, in your lane of work, you've seen some crazy. What are some crazy shit you've seen, and that you looking at somebody like, yo, clearly this is not.
I gotta think. Okay, all right, boom. So I work in treatment, but before I did mental health, I did substance abuse.
Okay.
So I like to hang out with the patients, do karaoke, whatever. It's this one Spanish one, white as fuck when you talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
We did karaoke. His song was No Flockin' by I kid you not, bro. Like, then, like, it got, like, so, there's, like, mainstream Kodak songs, whatever. But, like, if you really listen to him, it's other music out there that a lot of people may not know about. nigga was singing songs that I didn't expect him to know.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yo, they be
Boomerang.
like this.
Do you know Boomerang by Kodak?
No.
Okay, then why does this man know? Why does this know?
I don't know.
Why does he know
They
that?
be hard
song?
into it too. Young
Nigga,
nigga.
I got old cat fast.
Do you know that you a white man saying this shit?
Shit, crazy. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, white people. We know y'all be in your house blasting
Blasting shit. I swear to God. Behind closed doors, they probably throwing it. Bro,
Pull out the stick. Pull out the stick.
Oh my God. All right. Funny shit. Some funny shit. Light humor, right? I was watching one of my favorite podcasts, the 85 South Show. Carlos Miller, right? He's a comedian that's on Wildin' Out, and he went to the Big Facts podcast, and he was talking about how women just like to build unicorn niggas in their mind, and that was like probably the funniest shit I've seen this week. He was, I just want to get your reaction from this. He was like, ladies, you want a boss, but you want a nigga to work a 9 to 5 and have time for you. You want him to be fit, but you want a big nigga to cuddle with. He was just saying like a whole bunch of polar opposite shit that women say they would. He was like, where the fuck you think you gonna find this nigga?
It's like put some like potions in a jar and shit. Like, ooh, there he is. Nigga, I've been looking for my whole life.
He said, you want a busy nigga, but you want him to have time for you. Like, I just, like, what is the standard? Like, since you're a woman, like, a lot of times when we have those conversations without women being present, we come off as misogynistic. What are some of your... Me. I take the bullet for it.
I gotta be at work today. Now, you really gonna let that little nigga say that shit about us?
What are some of your basic standards?
You gonna ask me?
Yeah, what do you look for? What are your basic requirements when a dude is trying to approach you to potentially court you? I'm not even gonna say date because I know, hey, we date, wifey material. But yeah, court you.
I mean, okay, so if it's like a nigga, I don't plan on like, okay, so it depends on what phase I'm in, I should say.
Oh.
So if I'm in like,
We finally got an honest one.
I'm having, bro, Pete knows me.
Look
like,
at your publicist over there. Hey, this is bad for business.
No, but like if I'm in like my phase where I'm like, I just want to talk to niggas, like whatever. This man could sell anything. He could sell crack. I don't give a fuck. But you're never gonna be my boyfriend. But if I'm in a mode where like I'm ready to start dating, like actually dating, I need you to have a car. I need you to have a job.
Talk
I need
about
you to
it.
be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's basically.
Hey, the niggas I know that get the most play don't got a car.
I swear to God.
Bro, I never understood it, bro. Never understood
Yeah,
it.
Hold on,
man.
I gotta. Okay, I know a lot of scammers. They don't ever have cars.
I don't get it.
Okay, so it's not just me just seeing that.
No.
Okay.
Bro, scammers, DJs, like they don't never have a car. I never
You're
understood.
gonna get a lot of evening.
Am I lying, though?
What the fuck? Do
I
you
have
do
a lot
all
of
the
DJ
time?
friends. Shout out to my niggas, man. Get me in the club. Hey.
My nigga, this is the same nigga that's like, bro, I ain't got time for you, bro. I'm on the records. I can't get you in. Nigga, I brought you here.
And my thing is, how do women go with that lie? Like, yeah, my shit been in the shop. Your shit been in the shop for 8 months?
Or no, if they do have a car and it's a beat up car, don't get me wrong. Like you have a car, you have a car.
Yeah.
This my brother's shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Get the.
Alright, bro.
Sorry.
What are some wildest lies you've heard
Wait,
from
hold
men?
on, hold on. She's gonna hate me, but bro, if a nigga say his car in the shop, if your mechanic Haitian, he might be right.
You get in.
Bro, he just be whipping your shit, bro.
Bro, nah, real shit. I give this nigga my car to fix. I see that nigga at Publix whip my shit. Are my brakes done? What are we doing?
I'm testing it out.
Nigga, you got 3 of your kids in my...
Why is there a car seat in my car, my nigga? It's a 2-door.
That is crazy. But what are some wildest lies or just bullshit that niggas have said? Like, you know, try to talk to you or some shit like they think you're not finna pick up on. Cause
All right, so I was talking to this nigga last year.
it's always last year. Go ahead.
The shade.
So when we was on the phone, mind you, I know him in real life, but like I hadn't seen him in a while. We was on the phone. He was like, oh, he got his own apartment, whatever. So I'm also cool with his cousin. His cousin was like, nah, he got a girlfriend. So I'm like,
God damn.
all right. So next time I talk to him on the
Snitch
phone,
ass
I'm like, next time I talk to him on the phone, I'm like, you got a girlfriend?
So was
He
a cousin.
like,
Kanye said that. So was a cousin. I'm sorry.
throwing the nigga under the bus. So next time I get on the phone with him, and he was like, well, I'm technically on probation right now, so I can't leave the house, but we live together, but we got a 2-bedroom.
So you don't.
So I'm like, all right. So I run with it. I go to the house, right? He got a 2-bedroom.
You should have asked him how many bathrooms. That's the ceiling.
But check me out. He got a 2-bedroom, but 1 bed.
A 2-bedroom, but 1
So
bed?
they sleep together, but they not together.
That's the number one.
Get the fuck.
That's crazy.
Niggas be saying that about their baby mothers. Like, oh, nah, we live together, but we ain't fly like
Bro,
that.
niggas
Man.
do their baby mamas so dirty. I was
Yeah,
just
it's
talking
true.
to Pete about this yesterday.
Yeah.
So fucking dirty.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
crazy.
it was another nigga I was talking to. Okay, I've been in my tracking. I've been a little tracking lately.
Well, let me guess. What, 2 years ago?
Nah, yesterday.
There it is.
So look, he stayed with his baby mom and everything. Like
Yeah,
they
you
kids.
that's
Let
your
us
luck.
tell the story. Let us tell the story.
That's your luck.
I'm glued in.
So look, they going on like a little family vacation, whatever, right? So he's about to leave Palm Beach. I said, you want to talk to me when you get back? He said, no. No, why? I said, bro, spend time with your family. He said, for what? I'm like,
What the fuck?
sir.
For what? I see them niggas every day.
For what? Like, what do you mean?
Nigga, take your son to go play soccer. What is wrong with you?
Bruh, like, I just...
Wait. So what is your reaction after that? So he says, oh, I don't care. What is your reaction after that?
I just laugh, but then in my head, it's like, whenever I do become, not even a baby mama, but like a wife, a girlfriend, whatever, I just... The shit I seen while I was single, I just can't.
So do you have do you know a way to weed out the bullshit in the men? Like he possibly have a baby mama, he possibly a fuck nigga. Do women have that like
The filter.
that no like that them goggles where it's like, okay, he's a fuck boy right here, he got 2 cousins quote unquote over here, he's possibly lying all the time. Like how can you weed that out? And if you can, how long?
I think it depends on like how the nigga is talking to you. Like, the most passionate niggas be the ones with girlfriends, baby mamas.
God damn.
Most passionate?
The most passionate, like okay, so this one I'm talking to that went on vacation with his family, whatever. He want to see me every day, but he lives with baby mama. But I can only call him at certain times. No, see,
Don't go to that house unless you're
Don't
ready
go
to
to
fight.
that house.
I ain't going over there. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it be the niggas like with something that are like the
Smooth ass
most.
niggas.
Every day in a car.
Yeah, right. And they always want to come to your house and shit. Like,
That's crazy.
Especially, I want to get into the inside joke I said in the beginning of the episode about how there's still soap on my face, allegedly. So what exactly what is your hobby? What is your own personal business?
but the reason I made that comment about the Dove is like, I used to wash like with Dove.
Okay.
Have you ever used Castile soap?
No.
No?
remember,
Okay,
no.
you should use that. But when you use Castile soap, it literally takes like the dirt and everything off your skin. When you use Dove, you don't notice it's hard to like rinse? Like it takes a minute to rinse
Yeah,
off.
because
A
it's
little
like,
bit, yeah.
Because it's still there.
Yeah.
Because it's still there. That's why I said that about Dove. But I mean, to each his own.
So that makes sense because like when people say, "Oh, Gary, you smell good," I'll be like, "Oh, I just showered." Because the soap is still on me. Is that why?
Yes.
Is that why?
They gonna start soaping up. Put
Hey,
water on
shit.
his face.
Don't let it rain.
I might not have to spend money on cologne no more. Shit.
All right.
It's gave me leeway.
Quick detour to like your business. So I know that's an industry that you say you're just learning about, and you just started your business with the candles. Like, what makes your product stand out? Like, how are you crafting your things to be different from what's on the market right now?
I mean, everything that I do is made in my house, in my kitchen, with my own hands. Like, so I melt the wax down by myself, I pour it by myself. When it dries, I print the labels by myself in my house and all that. But I am working towards like other marketing ideas. Like, no, I'm not even going to say it right now.
No, I feel
I'm
it.
working on like
Yeah,
other
for
marketing ideas to make it stand out also.
Okay. And how do you come up with like scents? It's like, do you get inspired by things that are already out there, or do you go like, is there a place you go to? Because I know like people that make fragrances, they go to gardens and they smell different type of flowers and shit like that.
So when I first like announced that I was gonna start selling, it was like a custom, like make your own scent at first. But then after I posted that, I saw somewhere that sells the actual scents mixed.
Okay.
So it could be like peppermint and spearmint mixed together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then if somebody's like, oh, I want peppermint, spearmint, and eucalyptus, I just put the two scents together and then.
Okay.
So, like,
Okay.
Well, I look forward on getting a sample because I'm definitely
Right, so
like,
in
that's
short,
my little
her
vibe.
house must smell good.
when I'm making them, yeah.
The fuck is she got going on in there?
Wait, so do you know how to like sculpt the candles in any way, or you just?
Those are actually done with molds, and
Okay.
I have some on the way, but.
Okay.
All right. Well, when you were working on any of this, did your parents look at you different? Like, is they cooking crack in there? What the fuck? She on the.
Are you wearing a mask? We're wearing a mask inside the house. What happened?
Nah, like I don't live with my parents, but like when I first started it, they
Like
kind of
flex.
looked at me like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying. They kind of looked at me like, the fuck, like candles out of everything. Because like at first I actually started out doing hair,
Okay.
and then I was like, I don't want to do hair no more. I make candles.
Okay.
And so yeah, they kind of looked at me sideways a little bit, but yeah.
But that's, I don't see any black women in that industry. Maybe I'm ignorant. I don't know if anybody that follows me does that. If so, I'm sorry that I didn't know. But what I'm saying, like, it's good because I love seeing different people in certain spaces because it's like, I'm like, damn, why everybody want to do the same thing? Like, we don't all have to be nurses and, you feel me? Like, makeup artists and shit. Like, I'm like, yeah, you guys could branch out and do like other shit. Like, the reason why we complain that we're not getting into these corporations and these big jobs is they have low level positions, entry positions that you don't know about that require the minimum skills, and you guys don't apply for that because you feel like you're beneath that. And candles could be $1 billion industry because I mean, Drake is getting into that industry. I personally love candles. I shop for candles on a weekly basis. So it's
Shit,
like,
I feel awkward every time I go in this room. Like, nigga, it's not a date. Why is there 2 candles lit? My nigga? Blow that shit out. Don't even blow it out. Fan that shit. Once you-
nigga, why is the lights dim? What the-
Bro, I always gotta like every time I go to like homie Jerry crib because you know he got the lights.
The
dim,
lights.
Like, Jerry, why was the red light on, nigga?
We not here to fuck.
Shout out to Jerry.
But some niggas are naturally like in their smooth bag all the time. Like,
Yeah,
nigga,
shit.
you not, why you have your contacts in? Nigga,
every-
you trying to charm me?
Every time I even the FaceTime teacher I go over to each house, I'm like, someone about to come over here.
Allegedly.
This ain't me. Oh, what's well, I'm about to sit on this stool. That's it.
All right, the last serious shit that I would have kind of covered is just like some shit that's been on my mind. Is more so like, I think a lot of people don't understand like talent versus like your work ethic, like the difference in how they correlate together, how they work together and stuff like that. So, and I was thinking, I'm like, yo, God could give you a talent, but if you don't work on it, if you don't like work on your craft, you're not gonna go anywhere. And I'm looking at everybody like you have enough to get to the next level. You have enough knowledge to get to the next level. I don't know if God is testing you by putting you in a predicament, or you just have to network better. Because like even with us starting this podcast, like when we started getting the ball rolling, we know a lot of people. Like we know a lot of promoters, a lot of DJs, a lot of rappers, a lot of like this nigga. We was gonna have an MMA fighter on the show and shit like that. So it's like we know a lot of people, and sometimes all you gotta do is start and do the legwork. And a lot of people, I feel like, give up on their dreams and their goals and what they got working because they don't want to put in the work. They feel like that shit is supposed to be a package deal. Like, yo, you got to open your eyes and make your talent work for itself, or go out there and learn. Like, you perfect your craft. Like, it's just like, I don't want people to kind of give up because it's like we live in a world, like we see a lot of young people having businesses. I've seen kids, bro. Like, shout out to my homie Clarence. He does this kids expo every few months, where there's kids with literally like kids at 10 years old with LLCs like doing shit.
How you have 10 years old with an LLC?
And I love that. They sell them
go play some Pokemon, nigga?
It's dope because it's like, wow, like this generation of black kids coming up, like they could really like shift the culture and shit like that. So, I mean, how do you guys feel about this? I don't know if you guys have any friends that's on the verge of giving up on an idea, or you know certain people that are lazy, because we all know a motherfucker that's not doing enough and you know they potential. Because I have a couple friends like that, but it's like there's so much I could do on my end. I don't know if you guys been in conflicting positions like that. So you know a lot of lazy bitches that don't want to do nothing but get dick down and go to the club.
Wow. I'm sorry. Tell me how you really feel.
Tell me how you really.
Do you know anybody that's like if you really worked on this, you would have been dope?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go too far into it.
You don't have to name any names and shit like that.
Yeah, like I had a friend when she's first started out doing cosmetic stuff. I'm not gonna say what, because then it'll be. I just kind of felt like she wasn't really doing the work. Like, you know what you're doing. Don't get me wrong, but who's gonna know? Nobody knows you. Well, I'm not saying nobody knows, but like nobody, like not enough people know you enough for your work to get out there, and you know what I'm saying, like, to elevate yourself to the next level. So I do feel like there are a lot of people that, because they feel like, cause like, for example, when I was doing hair, I thought I could just get in the shop and do somebody's hair.
Clientele, you got to build your clientele.
Yeah. And I was braiding with this lady that I knew, and she was like giving me clients, so I kind of felt like it was easy. But then like when I stopped working with her, I'm like, damn, where the fuck my clients at? Whole time I'm not promoting. I ain't got no business cards. I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like there is a lot of legwork that goes into doing something that you actually want to do.
Yeah, like I would say that lately, like I know like my girlfriend, she got her hair done by like this like 19-year-old girl, and I was just amazed at like how my girlfriend had to book an appointment like weeks in advance because she was so booked. And I'm like, you 19 years old, and she has a sister that's like I think a year older than her doing hair as well, and they have like a shitload of clientele and living in their mom's house, but it's like, that's freaking just like, that's incredible to me. If I was like their father, I'll be freaking like tears of joy every day. Like, what the fuck, you 19 years old and you freaking have like this amount of clientele
making more money than their parents.
Yeah. That's the crazy part. And like, it's probably to a point where her mom or dad probably don't even gotta work.
Yeah.
That shit just like, that shit amazes me. And actually, like, going back into like the other topic of how, like, remember when I said like there's some jobs who they don't like they kind of lower the requirements to work there. Maybe because it's like we're in a day and age where like a lot of people are trying to run their own business. So they just like, fuck it, we'll just take you, because it's kind of hard just to hire in general.
Yeah.
Because like I think we're in that place now where like everyone's more ambitious, because when our parents came from the islands and stuff, their American dream was just to be here, raise a family, have a home. Our American dream is that we all want to be millionaires.
Nah, real shit.
We want to work. We want our hobby to be our job. Like that's like the main focus for a lot of people our age. So that's just my view on it, really.
Yeah, man, and that's something like right now, especially with COVID and everything that's going on, like we see how important like creatives are. Like you do hair right now, you got a clientele, like you don't have to do a 9 to 5. Like people still want to get pretty, people still want to go out, like family functions still exist, people are still going out to restaurants, family gatherings, weddings are happening. So it's like, if you out there and you have a legit business and you built a clientele and you have customer retention, you're gonna have that ball rolling and you're not gonna be broke for a long time. Nigga, we in the studio right now. Like, this is clients. These things cannot move forward without people like putting their hands, like building like a strong and core like foundation with other people, man. Like, yeah.
Like my people at my job is already making jokes like, oh, so Gary, so if you get signed, you just gonna quit?
What? Hey, if I get a phone call from Diddy, bitch, I'm gonna start treating y'all niggas different.
Oh my god! I just want to say I'm sorry in advance if we do get a bag, because this nigga Cheech already act up now.
I'm already a bougie nigga now. Give me a bag, man. Yo. Alright.
Oh man, you gonna see Cheech in the fattest phantom right outside.
I swear to God.
X, open my door.
That's crazy. I always told myself, like, and not on some lazy nigga shit, but if I ever get money, the first two things I'm gonna get is a driver and a chef. Because, you know, not to be on some, like I said, lazy nigga shit, but I just don't like the thought of being in a kitchen overwhelms me. Like I know how to cook the basics, eggs, make a sandwich for myself. I'm not gonna starve if I'm in a house by myself, but like to eat clean and eat certain meals, like I want to give myself, like I want to dedicate my time on more on the creative side. I don't want to focus on getting to places and just focus on what I'm gonna eat. I'd rather just get a steady diet, get a trainer and shit like that. I want my life to be like in that type of way. So that's me, man. But yeah.
So
man,
do you have any plans? Say if you get a bag like tomorrow, what's the first things you would pay off, get possibly?
My car. I'll buy a house.
Okay.
I don't know. That's like my main thing right now. That's like the pocket breaker right there. Like,
okay, shit.
And where do you see the candle business going? Like, if you have one hope for it, where do you see yourself in the next 6 months? Let's say.
I would want to get like, if I can get like at least 50 to 100 orders a month within 6 months, and then later on, like if I make enough profit from it, I hope to quit my job, and then I'll sit home and make candles all day for all I care. But I hope to be able to quit my job.
Okay.
That's the dream. That's the dream.
How much do you sell them a pop, if you don't mind me asking?
$10.
Oh shit!
And then
man.
the wax melts are $5. Yeah.
Hey, send a box of mine to my house. Know what I mean?
All the floozies gonna come over there. Yeah, but definitely if I get it back for sure, I think the first thing I would probably do is like try to pay off my parents' house. First thing. That's the first thing. I feel like that's just old because I hate seeing these new rappers like they get their little bag, they love flexing the chains, they go to Eliante first, they go to Icebox. Nigga, your mom's still living in Section 8, bro.
Yeah,
at least pay off that one house she's freaking struggling to pay rent for, bro.
Yeah,
like
shit before you ice your neck out, like fam.
This shit because bro, I'm not gonna be walking around here with 100,000 on my neck, and then I'm going back home in a freaking 2-bedroom, one bathroom. I'm like, bro, it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, G shit. I feel you. Well, this has been a lovely episode.
Yep.
Shout out to our guests for coming last minute and being professional on time. And my dumb ass showed up late. You feel me? You know.
Zolife.
It was because no, it was an accident on 95. But it don't matter. I apologize to everybody, and hopefully next week, we have a smoother time. But thank you for the jokes, for being you, and for not being nervous. I think you probably one of the few women that got on here and really, kept true to themselves and did not turn ratchet for no apparent reason.
For no apparent reason.
No shade. But yeah, man.
Thank you for coming. I want to say, Osil, you fucked up again. You're not wearing shoes in my studio. My dog. You my dog.
I'm still walking around here like he's the part owner of this shit.
But I want to say thanks again for everyone that's been watching us on YouTube, listening to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. I just want to thank you to everyone because y'all really
and shout out to you, Gary, for editing everything and making sure everything goes smoothly. I know a lot of long nights you just. Know what I mean? You can't sleep trying to put the episodes out.
Thank you.
Busy man, know what I mean?
And even though we're going to talk about the Joe Budden podcast, the fiasco next week, I just want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Is this a partnership, or is one of us a worker?
It's a partnership.
Okay, sure. That's we'll be good.
I mean, if you had to ask, I mean.
I'm gonna get my lawyer, buddy. I'm about to get represented. I'm about to suit the t-shirt off your back, nigga.
Just gotta ask these days. I'm like, hey, because we already had some conversations like, hey, yo, we didn't even get the bag yet. We need to tighten up. Where can the people find you?
Yeah, real shit.
Like my business page or like my just
both.
Whatever you want to put out to the world, to the masses. Okay.
I mean, you can follow my personal page. It's j.teyani. That's j.teyani.
For business purposes.
Yeah.
Where can they find you, Cheech?
These are the Aesthetics Pod, the pod page. I mean, follow the pod page, show us love, DM us questions, suggestions, whatever you guys want to see, guests, or just ideas type shit. So,
Of course, follow the pod page, follow my personal page, and Gary We Trust. And I just got the vlog camera back, so some vlogs might be coming y'all way. meant to tell you, there possibly might not be an episode next week because I'm gonna be on a little vacay. vacay, you know, acting a fool. So yeah, this has been These Are the Aesthetics.
Yes,
and
sir.
yeah, I go by the name In Gary Trust, aka no, I'm just that fly nigga, man, you know.
That's it.
Flyest in the room, you know.
Sometimes, but you know. All right, man, we out.
We out. Later.